Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I am Light. So today's video I'll be taking you on a step-by-step tutorial, very beginner friendly, on these 4 jumbo braids with curly ends. It's quick, it's easy, you can do it on yourself. Just watch me as I do it on myself, then subscribe, like or dislike, and give me a hint in the comment section why you disliked or why you even like this video. Thank you and stay watching. So my hair was already moisturized, and then I used my steam cap to get steam in it because my hair loves steam to get my hair moisturized and easier detangled. So I didn't detangle it after using the steam cap. I only detangled it after cutting my hair into sections. Okay, so now first of all I cut my hair from the center. Like, we are going to get 4 jumbo braids, one at the right front, one at the right back, one at the left front, and one at the left back. Just make sure that the lines are very neat. I was using my mirror all the time. While sectioning your hair into 4, the front part is going to be smaller than the back, so you measure from your ear, where your ear goes, from the back of your ear to the next back, like from your right ear to your left ear. Okay, and then the remaining part of your hair, the back hair, is going to be divided into 2 again, making it 4. So now I've gotten the front left section of my hair, and then I'm going in with a blow dryer to dry my hair so that it will not have that shrinkage that it normally does. With the shrinkage, is going to make your natural hair to be puff, and that's not what we want for this style. So I detangled with my fingers first of all, and then I went in with a wide tooth comb just to make sure that the hair detangles very well. After the wide tooth comb detangling, I now went in with a brush so that this blow drying is going to stretch it out. So now the first one was just to dry it. This one is to make the hair stretch out. As you can see, the hair was getting longer, the shrinkage was no longer there. You can see the difference between this one I had stretched out and this other hair that I had not stretched out. So the next thing is to go in with your small brush. If you have a comb, if you have a rat tail comb or a comb that has really small bristles, just use it and brush the hair. And then after that, you can now use this brush that has a lot of fibers. This brush, I think they call it Diana brush, and you use that one to make the hair look very sleek and down and flat. So you can see how this hair came out really flat. On a normal day, my first natural hair will not allow its low porosity self to be great, to be flat. It will not. So you can see the importance of using that blow dryer. It is important for a flat look. Okay. Okay, so I just brought out small hair in front for baby hair. I think this hair needs baby hair. Then the next thing I did was just to use a rubber band and hold the hair down. So you're going to try to make it tight as possible. So I think I put this rubber band through my hair 4 times, and then that was what got it to be tight. Then beyond that, even though that is going to make it tight, you also need to pull or give it a tug. So I divided the hair into 2 and gave the 2 sides a tug, and then those 2 sides I divided each of them into 2 again and gave it a tug again. That's basically what I did for the second part in front. And then I'm going to show the back part because people like to see the back part, how you do it on yourself for the back. So here you go. I used from the center, this one I had already partitioned in front, and I used that same line and tried to get the line from front to back. It wasn't straight, like you're doing it on yourself, it's not going to be straight, but just try as much as possible. So I tried to get it straight from the front to the back, and then I used a mirror. I turned back, I used my phone as my back mirror and my normal mirror as the front mirror. You get it? So now when I was looking through the mirror in front of me, I could see the mirror at my back. So you need 2 mirrors if you want to do hairstyles where you need to look at the back Okay, so now this was what I did. I was able to see the back part of my hair, and then I was partitioning it and making the lines as straight as possible. It did not end up being straight, but it was clean, it was neat, it looked, you would not even really notice. Okay, so that is what we're aiming at. We're not aiming at perfection. Okay, so mission accomplished. I hope you understand how I did it. So that was exactly what I did. And also the first things I did: blow drying, brushing, combing. That's what I did for the back also. And then for the back, I made sure I blow dried every single fiber, every single area, because you know the back is bigger, so it has a better or a higher tendency of getting bulky. So I made sure that the back I blow dried it very well. So now the next thing I did was that I packed the hair up. So see what I did at first though. When I packed the hair, I packed it to the middle of the back. I was supposed to pack it upwards. Okay, so when I checked the line between the front one I packed and then the back, I noticed that the back one was a little bit lower. So I loosened it and I tried to pack it again, and it did not pack up. So what I did was that I just tugged it. I divided the hair into two and drew the first hair forward, that is upward, to make it up, and then I drew the back one up again. So that's what I was just doing, drawing up and drawing up, and then it just looked like, okay, it's symmetrical, like it's on the same lane. So that's what I did. I just worked on it like that, applying this my eco styling gel at every single corner of the hair except on the tips, just on this flat part of the hair. Okay, but another day when next I'm doing this, I might not use the eco styling gel, because this thing, it really itched me. I'm recording this video, or I'm saying this voice note on the third day of making this hair, and my hair itched me like hell. So maybe the next time I'm going to be using eco styling gel, I'm going to use my blow dryer and dry it out immediately. I do not dry it out using anything. Okay, so just be cautious. The next thing I did was doing my edge, my baby hair. I don't know why I did that thing for real. Okay, after that, I now braided the hair into three separate braids. It is very, 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 very important. Okay, you're going to see why. We are going in with this crochet. I've already used it before. And when I counted it, it was 60. So I divided it into 4 parts. So one part is equal to 15. And we cannot put this crochet directly on these braided separate single braids. So I'm using a needle and thread, making the braids into round, just like doing a bun. You need to make it in a round form, so it's as flat as possible. It's not going to be flat because this hair, we need it to stand and pop, but we don't need it to be too bulky or too puff and the rest. Okay, so now that is exactly what I did for all the 4 parts. I just used the needle and thread to sew all the 4 parts, making the single 3 braids into a bun. So this was how the finished look came, and then I started to do the crochet. Okay, for the sake of people who don't know how to already crochet, this crochet pin, you have to get it, and then you open the lid, or is it the lad? When you open it, you put your crochet inside it, and then you cover every fiber of your crochet with the cover, or with what's this covering thing called? Like, tell me in the comments. I don't know what it's called. As previously stated, I separated this hair into 4 parts, and this is 15 crochet. So now we're starting with the first one, and I'm starting at the back so that I will not have to show every other part again, because people like to see the back. Okay, so now the first part is that you put at different parts around your bun. Don't make it so bulky. I'm trying to show you guys this first one. You can see I put the pin in a very large space, and I had to remove it and put it again to make it put in a small space. Okay, that way your crochet is going to be showing as single braid at single points. So just do it like that and put 3 or 4 around the top part of your bun, okay? And then the next thing is that the crochet has two ways of putting it. The first way is opening the mouth and then using your finger to push in the end of the crochet and then pull it out, or you keep the pin inside the crochet mouth after drawing it through your hair, and then you use that the pin to hold the end of your crochet and then use it to pull it out. So there are two ways, and if you are a beginner, just use the first way. The second way is as you learn, you get better and it's getting sweeter and faster, okay? This is where the single braids that we rolled round comes in. You start to crochet on those single braids. Do you get the point now? It's just like crocheting on cornrow. So it's just like cornrow. You just put your crochet pin under any braid that you like and just crochet it, okay? So now I did that over all the round parts of the single braids that I made into a bun. At this point, I'm just going to let you watch how I put in all the crochet on this particular bun. Enjoy the music.
If you found the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see, yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still finish in one, yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Memory lane, isn't that too far away from our hearts, yeah, yeah. The ones we keep close, we should never let go. So tell me who you love, baby. Take a moment to unwind, fix yourself and realign yourself with the world, baby. Breathe slow, baby, yeah. Ooh. If you found the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see, yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were
I'm done. Oh my god, that was such a long break. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I was using Miro to check everything, and then that was exactly how I did the 4 parts. So now I was trying to get this CurlieCrys style, and honestly this video looks seamless because I loosened whatever I was doing. I was using attachment before to try to do it, but the thing frustrated me. I'll not even lie. So I'll not even advise anybody to try to use attachment. That's why I just came up with this crochet style, like invention. What I did was that I now braided this crochet into one big jumbo braid, and then I used a rubber band at the tip where the curls of my crochet started. So if you want to get a crochet for this hairstyle, make sure you get a crochet that is box braid and then curls if you want to get this exact CurlieCrys hairstyle, okay? That is all for this hair. Your baby girl will just popping. So you can do any style you want. You can either do the normal crochet loose braids, or you can do the CurlieCrys style, the jumbo braids, okay? I hope you loved this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. I'm sure if you're still here at this time, you loved this video was of benefit to you. So please give me a thumbs up, please subscribe, please give me a comment. I always reply. Thank you. I am Light. Mwah.